All right. Quick video tomorrow for America, The Force Awakens. Star Wars, The Force Awakens. I can't go see it the day it opens. I have to work. If I took the day off, I'd lose $63 out of my check. Too big of a hole. Too big of a hole. Anyway, I'll get to luckily see it next Saturday, I think it is. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday in IMAX with a friend, I think. Um, so that'll be cool. Um, Anyway, little Star Wars Booshty knowledge, trivia. Star Wars, the day it opened, saw it in the theater with my whole family. Then literally 22 more times in the theaters after that. Because the movie went from main release to Capitol and the Regent Theaters in Arlington. So, back and forth. We go to two different theaters, see the same movie. Because it'd go to one theater, then go to the other one, then go back, you know. My whole family. I think my mother tapped out after a while. I can't remember after a few times. I think my sister went for most of the times with me and my dad. Can't fully remember, but it was awesome. Saw the special edition by myself in '97. So in actuality, I've seen episode 4 23 times in the theater. Saw Empire Strikes Back the day it came out. Uh, and then I saw it again in the Capitol Theater. At first, I didn't like it, honestly. I mean, loved it like maybe like 2 weeks afterwards. I was like, oh my god, that movie was pretty cool. That was awesome. But at first, I was like, dude, this is just too dark. Spoiler alert: Han Solo gets frozen. Luke's daddy issues. Loses a hand. Face your fears. Lando seemingly at first is a rat bastard. I mean, it was just like, geez, really? Return of the Jedi, saw that the day it opened, and then saw it again on a 70 millimeter print, Sac Sherry Boston. That was awesome. Huge, huge, huger than life. Uh, Phantom Menace, saw it the day it opened. Halfway through, not even halfway through, I wanted to get up and say, didn't we already see this movie? Little kid grows up on a desert planet, you know, goes off, meets all these wacky characters, and fights the Imperial forces, and joins the rebellion. Huh? I was like, what? It's like, isn't this like episode 4-ish? Well, anyway, saw it again, like a week later with my friend Mark in the theater. So I saw it twice, you know. Attack of the Clones, saw that in the theater the first week it opened, with my friend Mark. Oh my god. That last hour of that movie. Oh my god, it was so terrible. You hear people's watches. The place was packed, right? And you could hear people's watches going off, phones, people. The whole last hour was just terrible. I mean, oh my God, it was horrible. I think Samuel Jackson had the best line in the movie. When he put the lightsaber to Christopher Lee's neck and said, "This party is over." I thought that was like the best part. And in CGI Yoda, I mean, oh my God, he looks so horrible. I mean, in Sith, he bounced around and fought Dooku and all that. That was awesome looking, I guess. But the coloring and the lighting, it just looks terrible. It looks like we're looking at a hologram. I don't know. It's just terrible. But when he fought Dooku, though, that was pretty cool. We fought the Emperor in Part 3. Return of the Sith, I saw that the first week it opened, with my friend Mark. And I thought it was better than 2 and 1 in this trilogy. And I thought it was kind of odd. Those PG-13, I think it kind of throws it off for me. I always think that's weird when a franchise does that. It goes PG, PG, and then PG-13. I mean, look at the Expendables. They went from rated R to PG-13. I don't know. But Return of the Sith was better. The love story made no sense. It was bland and really terrible. Most of the movie was like watching a video game. But it was good though. I liked some of it. I really did like some of it. It wasn't too bad. Um, and Let me think. Yeah. Anyway, Phantom Menace again. That was the last movie my father ever gets to see in the theaters. I couldn't go with him that day. I had to work at Valvoline, I think it was, or something, and I couldn't go with him. He never got to see past Phantom Menace. These things happen. You know, he's deceased now. Since 2000. Um, but oh well. What can you do? These things happen. So obviously next week when I go see it, Star Wars Force Awakens, just like I do with the prequels, I'll leave an empty chair next to me for my father. And, on the surface of things, I'm kind of psyched, but I'm not like jumping up and down psyched because of that stupid trilogy. Well, that's stupid, but it was just, oh, God, it was just, we're so psyched for that Phantom Menace. And, uh, and oh my God, I mean, it was just wacky. And, so I'm psyched, but I'm only psyched to a degree. More psyched to see the classic cast than say the new cast. I mean, I don't know too much about the new cast. I mean, Phasma looks great, and things like that. But the main characters, I don't know. I don't know. Daisy Ridley's got these huge Keira Knightley teeth. I find kind of scary. The black dude from Attack the Block's a great actor, I guess. I don't know. Um, and it looks good. I mean, I love how the idea of J.J. Abrams used practical effects, uses the same lenses as he did in Return of the Jedi. Um, well, as George Lucas used, he used the same lenses. So that's awesome. So next week, we'll see. Of course, it can't live up to all the hype. You know, so many people are going to come out of this like comic book guy in The Simpsons, fuming either one way or another. I mean, my prediction is I think it's going to be better than the prequels, but it's not going to be as good as the original trilogy. Uh, you know, whatever. Anyway, next week, hopefully I'll get to see it. A lot of good fun. I don't know. May the force be with you, and as with you, always. Peace.